Then you came and said you'd stay. Lost in the good old days, where the songs in the film faded in and faded to you, 'cause I see you, I need you. I played a tape, then you came and said you stay. Separado, lost, I lost in the good old days, where the songs in the film faded in and faded away. To stay. Lost in the good old days, where the songs in the film faded in and faded to you, 'cause I see you, I need you. I played a tape, then you came and said you stay. Separado, lost, I lost in the good old days, where the songs in the film faded in and faded away.
Hi everyone.
You can be yourself in front of me.
Sorry, who was yawning?
Hi everyone, welcome. It's been too long. Yeah, long time no talk. Sorry for not streaming after so long. It's I was away for a while and then there was no new content really to stream. I didn't even know what to stream, to be honest. It's been a very quiet month, I would say, so. And I think the rerun that we pulled for,
It's nice to spend some quiet time
the
with
multi
each other.
rerun, Wonder and Wander, Dawn and I have already done that, like, before we started streaming this. Well, I've done it before we started streaming this game, but we also watched them before they even reran, so like, some of the reruns we probably won't do on stream if we've already watched it. reactions won't be authentic, in my opinion. Alright. Today, we're gonna be doing Zayne's free card.
When you want to talk, you may talk to me all you want.
He's in the cafe. We're gonna do his free card, Frame Dusk. We didn't get a trailer, as things are kind of iffy at the moment, but yeah. So yeah, we didn't get really a trailer for it, so there was no trailer reaction, unfortunately. So we're gonna directly react to the card. So, let's get into it. This is our first multi-song.
Yeah, the wedding one.
The wedding. That was actually the first multi we streamed, too. We streamed it. So, yeah, we're gonna be doing his free card today, Frame Dusk. If we have time to do something else, maybe I'll do something on stream. If you need to take off, that will be fine, Dawn. I might just show off the home feature a little bit, the new kitchen. But then.
Okay.
Alright.
Time may blur. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Time may blur many memories, but love alone grows stronger with each passing day.
The train to Sunset Town will arrive at its final destination in 20 minutes.
The rail gently glides along the coastline. Lakes of varying sizes dot the landscape. The man beside me has his head lowered. Sunlight streams through the window. Pull up the script. I missed the entire second line. That went by so fast. I was like, what the fuck?
I know.
I almost forgot the tap pins.
We haven't done this in so long.
The man beside me has his head lowered. He's focused on whatever he's writing. Sunlight streams through the window and softly traces the contours of his serene profile. My heart stirs. I quietly raise the vintage camera hanging from my neck, and Zayne, as if sensing my gaze, looks up.
Weren't you going to take pictures of moments worth commemorating?
Yeah, your face is worth commemorating. You're worth commemorating for being our diligent tour guide. Let me see what you're working on.
I tilt my head to look at the travel handbook on the table. In the corner of a page, bathed in the sunset's glow, there's a small sketch of me holding a camera.
I was also recording moments worth commemorating. It's par for the course.
Par for the course. Uh-huh.
After a month of intense work, Zayne and I could finally go on vacation together. To make up for all the dates we missed because of work, we decided to seize this rare opportunity for a sunset date. Leaning against Zayne's shoulder, I casually look at the photos in the camera.
I had no idea your childhood was full of fun moments.
This camera is a treasure that Zayne's parents sent over recently. They asked him to look after it for them. Bet you it's worth $1 billion now. I found so many photos of Zayne as a child in it. No. There's a tiny Zayne being lifted by his dad. He's trying to pick a lemon from a branch, and his gap-toothed grin is filled with joy.
Infold, give me the picture. Let us see the picture. Come on, Infold.
I love his parents. Cause it's Ada and Leon. I almost forgot their names.
God, give me a picture. I need a picture of baby Zayne. Give me a picture of baby Zayne, please.
We need all their baby pictures. Then there's a serious little Zayne surrounded by a group of foreign tourists asking him for directions.
Back then, I thought these were simply ordinary, everyday moments. But now that I'm looking at them, it seems the act of capturing them is meaningful in itself.
Wait. His voice is deep again. Twofold. Twofold. What did you do? This voice actor, what is he doing?
Is he sick?
No, he's changed up something with his voice, and it's tempting. It's doing things.
I mean, she's horny, guys. In each successive photo, Zayne grows taller, his features increasingly resembling the man next to me in the present.
Oh, come on. Can't we just really see the baby picture, please?
This camera has captured many beautiful moments in the past. Now we want to use it to capture moments that belong to us.
The train to Sunset Town will soon arrive at its final destination.
As the train doors slide open, the humid scent belonging to a sea breeze sweeps across my face. I'm kidding. We leave the station and head towards the town's visitor center. Among the cars on the street, a round, compact vehicle catches my attention.
Zayne, look! A lot of these little cars are on the street. Are they part of the culture here?
I read about them beforehand. These vehicles are designed to handle the varied terrain here. They're the most suitable mode of transportation around Sunset Town.
For
convenience.
Oh, sorry.
For convenience's sake, we also decide to rent one. However, when we go to the car rental company,
I'm sorry, but most of our cars have been rented because it's peak tourist season. There's only one left.
following the owner's gesture, I look towards a blue car in the parking lot. Its round body and headlights look adorable. Although it's a little worn, there's a certain retro charm to it.
Are you two also here to see the sunset? This car might be kind of old, but the roads to the lake are pretty rough. You need one of these around here.
Is it like a vintage car? Is that what I'm getting?
It's certainly weathered, but it looks like it has some stories to tell.
I think this car is...
No.
I think
go
this...
ahead.
No. I think this car is perfect for us. We'll take it.
After paying the deposit, we successfully secure the little car.
Little. Is it a little car?
Oh my god, is it a punch buggy? No, I'm kidding. The car's interior has a rustic charm. Stickers of all kinds cover the walls, upholstered with leather.
This charm is cute. It looks like a fried egg with a face.
I squeeze the fried egg charm hanging from the rearview mirror. To my surprise, it starts talking.
I'm not a fried egg. Thank you very much. I'm Helio, Sunset Town's unique mascot.
Oh my god, the car talks.
The car talks. It can talk?
Of course. I'm your super smart car guide. Feel free to ask me anything.
Okay, so Helio, how are babies made? Two slender fingers suddenly cover the back of my hand and press down.
How are babies made?
Stop squeezing my tummy.
It's cute.
Yup. I think it's threatening us. What should we do?
Don't worry. There's a doctor in the car. If anything happens, I can provide emergency first aid.
Okay, Zayne, you think you're so funny. Smiling, Zayne presses my hand again.
If I'm deflated, you're not allowed to blame me as soon as you get lost.
Renting this car was certainly a wise choice.
Hey, are you making fun of our choice?
Zayne releases my hand and picks up his camera.
I suppose
He
our
takes a
journey
picture.
will be
Here we go again.
He takes a picture of me holding Helio.
entertaining.
After leaving the car rental agency, we drive to an area dotted with lakes. Lakes flash by along the roadside, their shimmering surfaces reflecting the sky. Water birds rest and forage along the shores. As we approach the tourist area, the atmosphere grows livelier. A marketplace with small stalls comes into view. The marketplace is bustling. Stalls overflow with all kinds of souvenirs, and I can't help but stop to browse.
I've never seen so many sunset-themed souvenirs before. Helio claimed to be unique, but this place is full of its siblings.
I suggest you don't let it hear you. It still needs to guide us for the next few days.
Don't miss out on Sunset Town specialty sweets.
A vendor catches my attention. I point to a stall with a sign that says torched ice cream and look at Zayne.
Zayne, do you want to try it out? I think it'll be interesting.
After the usual desserts, a change in flavor might be nice.
2 torch ice creams,
You
please.
only have 30 seconds to enjoy it at its best, though. Finish it in time, and you'll win a mystery prize.
30 seconds? Someone's gonna get a brain freeze.
I pull Zayne to a seat in front of the stall. The owner brings out 2 small girls, each topped with a golden red ice cream sizzling away. Under the intense heat, the sun-shaped ice cream begins to melt almost instantly. I quickly spoon some ice cream into my mouth. The clash of fire and ice makes my cheeks flush.
It's okay if you take your time. The experience is what matters.
Beside me, Zayne takes his first bite of ice cream at a leisurely pace.
Okay, come on, Zayne, faster. We gotta win. That's okay. You can handle a brain freeze. You're a ice evo. That won't do. When it comes to eating dessert, I have to beat you at least once.
5 seconds remaining. You better hurry.
You know, MC, I would have let just Zayne win this one. He can handle it.
Hearing the stall owner, I swallow the last of my ice cream and raise my hand before I can even chew.
I'm done.
Congratulations, miss. You completed the challenge. But you were a little slower than your boyfriend.
Ooh, boyfriend.
Boyfriend. Oh,
It's official.
It is? Question mark. What happened there?
I turn. Zayne still looks perfectly calm, but the girl in front of him is already empty.
Wait, did you see that? I think that's a glitch.
Somebody.
Zayne, did your ice cream just fly into your stomach on its own? MC, 1. Ice Evo. Number 2. It's dessert. Those are the 2 explanations you only need.
Jesus.
How else can I admire your valiant struggle?
Rude.
Congratulations on completing the challenge. Here's your prize.
I take the charm the stall owner gives me. Inside that transparent cube is a miniature mountain peak, its summit crowned by a fiery red sunset. Even though it's a miniature figurine, the scene's beauty still makes me gasp.
It's beautiful. If only I could see this in real life.
You can! This is actually the best time to see the sunset kiss, when the mountains seem to cradle the setting sun. But if you want to make it to Golden Lake on time...
Zayne and I look up at the sky. The sun is lazily sinking below the horizon, its light filtering through the clouds.
Oh well. We'll be here for a few more days. Even if we miss it today, there's always next time.
We still managed to photograph lovely scenery in the end.
You know, I should just bite the bullet and buy this outfit with my crystals. Huh?
Zayne turns the camera around, and on the screen is a photo of me with ice cream smeared on the corner of my mouth.
Phew! You did not take a picture of that, sir. You evil man!
Oh, no, Zayne's evil now, huh?
When did you take that?
It was during your thrilling duel with the ice cream.
You're enjoying this too much, Zayne. You're trying my pain too much.
Duel. That's funny.
At this rate, you're gonna have more pictures of me than actual scenery.
But I'm capturing the best moments I get to witness.
That's a good moment to witness. Me with ice cream on my face.
Yeah, blackmail. Night has fallen. Zayne and I find a hotel in town and check in. We'll go to the Golden Lake for the sunset tomorrow.
Welcome. Here are 2 complimentary coastal foraging event vouchers for you two.
Oh, cool, vouchers.
I take the voucher printed with the hotel's logo and carefully read through the instructions.
With this, you can try your hand at catching seafood by the beach. We provide professional foraging tools. Are you interested?
Zayne looks at me.
A few fish and shrimp can't possibly be harder to conquer than wanderers, right? And we'll be teaming up. Anything less would be embarrassing.
Should I look forward to tomorrow's feast?
I mean, you're gonna help with it.
Excited about coastal foraging, I wake up early. The shuttle bus sways gently through the morning mist. It's filled with the excited chatter and laughter of tourists. Yawning, I lean against Zayne's shoulder.
If you're tired, you can lean on me and rest. I'll wake you up when we arrive.
Okay, I forgive you for the picture.
That was quick. I shake my head and shift to find a comfortable position. My gaze lands on the coastal foraging video on his phone.
I see. You've been secretly studying up while I wasn't looking.
You were eager. It's only natural for me to prepare accordingly.
Take his phone and scroll through the other tutorial videos.
50 home-style seafood recipes. I guess someone's planning out a victory feast.
I wouldn't call it a guaranteed win, but invigorating oneself before a battle doesn't hurt.
After getting off the shuttle bus, I see the beach is already filled with tourists. People armed with tools are eagerly digging and scooping around. The staff hands out tools and teaches us the basics of foraging. Brimming with confidence, I grab Zayne and head towards the beach.
Our goal today is to fill this bucket to the brim. Are you ready, Chef Zayne?
I'd like to remind you that our original goal was to watch the sunset. But as they say, we might as well since we're already here. Surely our foraging expert has picked out a starting point.
Whoa.
Zayne lifts the wooden bucket and gives it a little shake.
The video said there's a better chance of finding something under the rocks. We can start with those reefs.
It turns out success requires more than just enthusiasm. Sometimes technique plays an equally important role. After moving rock after rock, only to find scattered empty shells beneath, I look at Zayne.
I'm starting to question my coastal foraging skills.
Precisely avoiding every single clam is a skill in its own right.
It's so rude.
Uh-huh. You're good at boosting someone's confidence at times like these.
Aside from a few empty shells that wash ashore, our bucket is almost empty. Seeing my dejected expression, Zayne smiles and gently pats my hand, gripping the shovel.
There's no need to be discouraged. Effort is never wasted, so there's always something to gain. Give me your hand.
Hmm?
Under my curious gaze, Zayne places a blue coral stone in the palm of my hand. Perfect! Give it to Raphael, he needs it for painting. Okay.
It's pretty. When did you find this?
Perhaps it saw how hard you were searching and decided to reveal itself to you. For the sake of this tiny surprise, would you like to try again?
I nod and look around, my gaze landing on a nearby rock. It hasn't been touched yet.
Let's check that.
Zayne grips the edges of the rock with both hands.
That look
As
on your
he works,
face
I
tells me...
breathe out. As he works, I hold my breath.
I just want to say, why is this card having problems? Why? Hello? Can it stop doing this again? We've had problems with this before.
I have an inkling.
You're making a wish to the rock.
You're right, and it has already heard my wish. Lift it and see for yourself. Oh god, I love you, MC.
Zayne lifts the rock and several colorful little crabs scurry out from beneath it. I quickly crouch down and try to grab them with my hands, but the crabs are too fast. They slip through my fingers in the blink of an eye. Zayne moves behind me and reaches out, swiftly and smoothly.
Did you catch any?
Zayne slowly lifts his palm from the sand. There's nothing.
It's okay, even if you didn't catch it, that's...
I pat Zayne reassuringly, but out of the corner of my eye, I spot a flash of brown. A little crab is clinging to Zayne's hem with its pincers. It helplessly swings back and forth.
I was correct. Effort is never wasted, so there's always something to gain.
I quickly pull out my camera and take a picture of Zayne and the little crab.
Oh, you got it.
Yep.
You might not have a feast, but I captured a precious moment belonging to Dr. Zayne. It's not a bad trade. All I want to point out. His voice.
You certainly have a
The guy
unique
she's waiting
perspective
for.
on what constitutes a precious moment.
Zayne gently removes the crab and sets it back down on the sand.
The moment has been captured. We should let this lost little fellow find its way home.
Wait, weren't we supposed to prepare a feast? Why are you letting it go?
After enjoying a hearty breakfast at the hotel, we pack up and set off for Golden Lake.
Now, I believe what that car rental company person said. No wonder cars end up with all sorts of dents when roads are like these.
The car rolls along a deserted coastal path strewn with gravel. It jolts violently every few meters. Bumpy ride forces me to grip the armrest tightly while Zayne's body keeps swaying from side to side.
Even the most impatient driver would have no choice but to find inner peace on a road like this.
In my eyes, you've always been the golden standard of calm.
Peace.
Inner peace. Golden standard of calm.
Oh my god. I'm crying.
Wait. Someone mentioned this.
Oh.
Do you think Zayne's a peaceful... Well, he is a peaceful person. Do you think inside there's a lot of peace there?
No. I don't know. Probably not. Because
The way he lives...
you like to have sex. I don't know. Maybe now he's a little more at peace than before, but...
Yeah, the control thing.
No amount of haste can make the sunset wait for us. It'd only lead to us missing the scenery along the way.
Okay.
I bring a piece of dry seaweed to his lips. He lowers his head and uses his mouth to take the sweet... Oh, so close! I bring a piece of dried sweet potato to Zayne's lips. He lowers his head and uses his mouth to take the sweet potato. The car rounds a sharp curve steadily and continues at a leisurely pace. I was so close!
You know, I will admit, though, he is very calm and collected. That is true, but what's going on inside is not what's happening outside. Yeah, but in a situation like this, most people wouldn't be able to slow down.
Perhaps that's because watching the sunset isn't my only goal.
Okay, sir, what's your goal then? What's your goal?
We share a smile and I pick up the camera.
True, if we rush, we'd miss out on a lot. There's scenery worth capturing on a bumpy road like this. OMC, you're so dense.
She's just appreciating the little moments in life.
That's not what he was talking about, though.
Just as I raise my camera towards Zayne at the wheel, the car lurches violently. I hear a loud bang under us.
Oh, wow.
Warning, warning. The front left tire has burst. Please replace the tire.
Yeah, tell us that after the tire.
Well, at least it tells you the problem right away.
I simply didn't know.
Don't worry. Let's step out and take a look.
Well, it's all up to you, Zayne, because I'm useless in this department.
Sure enough, the car's front tire is deflated.
This won't be too much of a problem. There's a spare tire in the trunk.
Okay. So change it.
Zayne uses the jack to lift the car, then he removes the damaged tire and replaces it with the spare. His movements are practiced and precise. I stand beside him and hand over tools as needed.
Dr. Zayne isn't just skilled at performing surgery on humans, he's talented when operating on cars, too.
I couldn't have done it without my instrument nurse's assistance.
Instrument nurse.
Zayne removes the jack and presses the ignition. The car responds with a cheerful rumble.
Wait. He didn't say anything.
Okay. He said this in his head, apparently. I'm gonna go with that.
Wait, why did they mute a line? Oh, God. We're having problems. Wow, these glitches really are getting out of hand. The patient's vitals are stable, which means we can continue. Let's go.
My headcanon is that he said that in his head. We climb back into the car. Our ride is noticeably smoother than before. Perhaps it's thanks to the new tire.
Now let's push through and make it to the lake in one shot.
I thought we'd make it to our destination without a hitch, but before long, Helios sounds another alert. Warning, road construction has been detected approximately 1 kilometer ahead. Rerouting is recommended. The new route is longer. Please drive carefully. Should have done a robotic voice from the beginning.
Okay, so even that got muted. What the heck?
Staring at the gray route on the display, Zayne and I exchange a glance. We're speechless.
It seems this excursion was never going to be simple.
Fortunately, the new road is smoother than the original, and we make good progress. Is that sheep I hear?
Yep.
However, just as we're about to reach the lake's side, a flock of sheep leisurely crossing the road blocks our path. It's so cute.
They don't seem inclined to let us through. I don't think we're gonna make it.
We have 30 minutes until sunset.
Zayne glances at his watch, then he opens the door and gets out of the car. Dude, this car's gonna be extra long.
Yeah, just because we have to... If we'll get your shit together, okay? I didn't mention any drama today, but you're tempting me.
We can try negotiating with them.
Okay, Mr. Shepherd. Zayne and I approach the flock. The sheep turn to look at us, their bright eyes appearing remarkable docile. Zayne tries to guide them along, but the sheep don't seem to understand. Instead, one nuzzles his paw. Oh, that's cute!
Making friends with the sheep seems to be going well for you.
I'm afraid becoming their shepherd will require more effort. Would you like to provide assistance?
You know, it's funny how Zayne's Don's least favorite love interest, but he's the one with the most animals in his cards.
Ah, I want more Mephisto. I walk over and try to get the attention of the flock's leader. It enthusiastically nuzzles my arm. What a cutie pie.
It seems I'm not the only one who's popular.
Great. They can't cross the road, and neither can we.
Actually, there is one last resort. If you come here, I'll tell you.
You can just walk. Like, I'm kidding.
Wait, what? The way he said that, like, what?
I don't know what solution he's gonna offer. Okay.
You're acting very mysterious, huh?
I walk over to Zayne's side, and he reaches into my pocket to pull out a few dry sweet potato strips. Can they even eat that? The sheep's leader is immediately drawn to the food and trots towards Zayne.
It's working.
During critical moments, using the right approach yields the best results.
Okay.
I pull up more dry sweet potato strips too. Together we flank the flock and call out to the sheep while slowly backing away. Fortunately, our efforts pay off. The sheep start following us one by one.
That should do it. Let's go.
One little lamb seems particularly fond of Zayne. Instead of following the flock, it keeps nuzzling its head against its leg.
Aww, that's so cute.
Charmed by the sight, I raise my camera and call out to Zayne.
Zayne, look over here.
As Zayne turns, the little lamb looks back at the same moment, and I take a photo
We have
of the
15
scene.
minutes left until sunset. Do you want to keep taking pictures? Or should we hurry?
But it was cute.
After the last lamb crosses the road, Zayne opens the car door for me.
You seem to be confident, Dr. Zayne.
We've been taking it easy all day. Why don't we try something different this time?
You know. Press on it.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? What? Goddammit! What's that damn saying?
Step on it?
Oh, yes. Upon it. Our whirlwind-like drive comes to an end. We make it to the lakeside just before sunset.
Zayne, we did it.
Tourists stroll leisurely along the shore in small groups as I jump out of the car. As the sunset approaches, the lake shimmers under the light. It glows like a golden red gem. Zayne extends his hand towards me, his figure bathed in a luminous golden glow.
Shall we walk together?
Oh, it's a Kindle? Yay! Aw! Feet on the sand. Jump up. Oh, she's stepping on the... That's so cute.
You have a new path to follow?
Yeah, we had twists and turns today, but I finally found my shortcut.
We had some detours. But on this path, no matter where we go, we'll always end up together.
It's beautiful.
Indeed, it is.
Aww. It's... Aw, this is so cute. Looking isn't enough. I need to keep a memento. Are you ready? Just copy what I did.
Do I actually have to do it?
Oh! Yes, you do. Hurry, come on, Zany.
Alright then. Which pose should I start with?
Wait, which one do we want first? Cool or cute?
Up to you.
Let's do cute.
A cute pose?
Yeah.
Nothing to do. Yeah.
Like this?
Aww.
Oh,
His fingers.
that's so adorable. Yeah, you're so
Only you
cute.
would think that. What's next?
Cool pose. Oh, you have to do both.
This pose? Well,
Sir, please. I can't. You're handsome.
what matters is that you're happy. Is there anything else?
Do the cute one again. Oh wait, oops, I missed it. Can you make a heart? I'll be the last one.
You're the one who should complete the other half. No?
Mm-hmm. Make a half heart. Aww.
How is it?
I'm more than satisfied. My model is the best one in the world.
Now, it's time for pictures of us.
Man, even the free cards are just so
This is
cute.
a more worthwhile spectacle to chase. Let's make this view last a little longer.
Aww. But I wanted to see the selfie.
The sun sinks into the lake as sky full of stars rises from its surface. Zayne and I slip away from the crowd and settle on a rocky outcrop. A few tourists pack up their ring lights on the beach. They just finished the sunset live stream. Of course, there's live streams. A couple dressed for their wedding photos has just finished their shoot and is walking out of the water, holding up their hands.
It seems everyone captured the scenery they wanted today.
What about you? Did you capture the scenery you wanted?
Throughout this trip, all the scenery I captured has been exactly what I liked and wanted. When you're here, it's always different.
Aww.
The lake ripples gently. On its surface, it reflects our figures as we lean closer.
Oh wait, I didn't max my lines. Did I get more? I'm gonna max it
maybe.
soon. When we're old and our memories start to fade, we can look through these photos together. We can relive and savor those moments again.
It's all right if we forget. Perhaps as time passes, we won't remember the details of our dates or the words we exchanged. However, it doesn't matter. Some things can never be taken by time.
Turn to look at Zayne. Under the dim lighting, his eyes shimmer with a different kind of brightness.
For me, what I want to remember the most has always been right here, within reach, and at every turn.
Time washes away all that is incidental. Only the essence of what truly exists is left behind. Take love, for example.
Aww. That was a really cute card. I know, I'm almost at 150 with him.
Oh.
Well, I guess that was shorter because we've only done like 50 minutes, almost.
It seems so long because we kept on having to pause because it was like being so fast.
That was really good though. That was a cute card. Well, I mean, what else can we do? Do I have any more cards to do? I don't know. I think I have a Xavier 4-star done. Do you want to do it?
Sure.
4 stars are a little shorter. Have you done this one before?
I kind of want to say it looks familiar, but then probably not.
It's his 4-star Chinese New Year card. I got from the Galaxy.
Oh, okay.
We can do this. It's gonna be short. We can add that in. I will add it to the stream.
For sure.
Alright guys, since we do have time, might as well do some stuff that I haven't finished. I mean, the only other thing I have is Silas's Wonder and Wander card. But technically, we've already watched that. I'm just gonna add that to my stream title. Just give me a minute. Xavier Twofold, right? It's called Twofold Heartbeat.
Yep, Twofold Heartbeat.
Okay, we can switch. You can be MC then.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Might as well. We have time. Because I don't have any of the Promise rerun cards, so we'll do a full stream for that when we come back from our trip. So we're gonna be going on a trip on vacation. When we come back from vacation, we'll do those 4 cards. Alright, just setting my stream settings to add the title, and then we'll be good to go. Okay. On the observation deck atop the Lincoln Tower, Zayne and I are about to wrap up our last mission of the year. Thinking about the delighted vacation that's calling for me, I can't help but smile.
Hello?
They're offering to increase our pay threefold for overtime. Are you interested?
Ew, threefold for overtime? Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
I want.
No thanks. I'm going home for the Lincoln New Year.
Give it to me!
Come on, save your wife. Hello? Oh wait, no, that's your line.
Hello?
They're offering to triple our pay for overtime.
Thank you. Sweet.
He doesn't realize they're together. That's so funny.
That's so sweet. Nero is so sweet. Oh my god. He's such a sweet friend. I'm also going home for the new year.
I see. You're with Xavier.
Thanks, Nero. He's so sweet. Stop.
He's like, you're with Xavier.
Happy Lincoln New Year,
like...
you two.
Aww.
That's so funny. Hi, Sarah. Welcome in.
Hi, Sarah. Long time no see.
Just streaming some cards. I was doing Zayne's free 5-star, and then I have this Xavier card that I never did, so we're doing that. Before I can even say Happy New Year back, Nero ends the call. Raising my head, I see Xavier flick his wrist. The light blade disappears, and the wanderer behind him dissolves into specks of light. He walks up to me and takes my hand.
Are you ready?
For what?
Getting off work.
Feeling weightless and picked up by him, the scenery before me instantly shifts while I'm in his arms. Oh god, it makes me think of that scene in the main story when they're hanging from the building. Reminds me of that. The wind is like a sharp whistle as it blows past our ears, while the surrounding buildings are like a glass curtain that barely has time to reflect our fleeting figures. In the blink of an eye, I find myself standing on a bustling street.
Even Light can't keep up with him when he clocks out.
Just one second. I'm gonna turn you up. You're a little low for me.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, you're like way high. What the heck? Why are you low for me? A child on the street is taken aback by our sudden appearance that his marshmallow falls to the ground. I turn my head and offer him a mysterious smile.
He's super cool, right? Doesn't he remind you of Lumiere?
Are you trying to start World War III, MC?
Oh my god, I love her. I love MC so much.
Xavier turns my head back and gives the child a glance. I saw that face, Xavier.
She's just joking. Hurry up and head home.
Oh, hush, hush, Xavier. Let me play with the kid.
Xavier and I head to the association to submit a report about today's mission. When we return home, it's already late at night. In an apartment corridor, numerous doorways are embellished with New Year pictures. Strings of small lanterns cast a soft and warm glow. The elevator replaced the advertisement for Bunny's Hot Pot. The words "Open during New Year" are in bold text as they cheerfully scroll back and forth.
Remember, we agreed to wake up before 7 tomorrow for the themed photo shoot. I hope we can complete the challenge.
As I express my doubts, he looks at me with a steady, confident gaze.
With a new year comes new beginnings. Neither of us will oversleep, I promise.
I'm not very confident with that.
I already set a bunch of alarms. I'll come to wake you up and bring you breakfast.
Aww. That's sweet.
With the beep, the hunter's watch precisely lists the time as 12 a.m. A line of small text automatically appears on the screen. Your annual hunter report is ready. Tap to claim your point rewards now.
I hope you succeed in making a fortune.
Thanks. I hope you always eat well and sleep well.
After a moment of silence, I lift my head to look at the elevator as it beeps in protest.
It's time to head back.
Is there another option if I don't want to leave?
No, I'm kidding. We might not wake up on time tomorrow.
Oh!
Sleeping in isn't allowed on the last day of the year.
I mean, what is that face? Eh. I nudge Xavier into the elevator. A few seconds pass before the elevator doors open again.
What is it?
We forgot to say goodnight.
Why is he so cute?
Good night, Xavier.
Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
He doesn't want to leave.
Why don't they just live together?
I mean, technically we are if we look at the home feature.
Oh my god, not what I meant.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, we already live together in the home feature. Like, why can't we just live together in the memories?
In the stories, yeah.
The next day, Xavier does wake up early. I don't know why it has an S there. It shouldn't. Does wake up early, and true to the promise, he comes over to pick me up. We made a reservation at an old-fashioned photo studio in advance to take commemorative photos.
Please wait a moment. The fill light on the side isn't bright enough. Let me go find another one.
Oh, this is interesting. So, Zayne's free 5-star, like, the theme was, like, kind of taking photos. This is also kind of like a theme of taking photos.
Oh, that's weird. Why is it working now?
Because of Xavier.
I turn my head. As expected, the light next to Xavier becomes slightly brighter.
You can use your evil like that?
I should make my own contribution to energy saving.
Yeah, you should.
You should. Actually, that would be really great, and maybe that would actually help global warming. Thanks, Xavier. I'm kidding. No, that he would exhaust himself and die.
Out of all the guys who visit me for photo shoots, only a few are good at posing like you.
Oh, like moi. Thank you so much.
Intrigued, I glance at Xavier, only to find him calmly striking various poses based on the owner's instructions. Hey, wait, based off what I watched in the spring card, he doesn't like taking pictures, though. But he's good at it? Oh, I hate that.
Practicing behind my back without telling me.
No, I've been practicing out in the open.
Says that so nonchalantly.
I know.
Accompanied by a shower of praise from the owner, we accomplished our second goal for the new year.
Before we really got to know each other, you didn't strike me as someone who was into photo shoots.
Exactly, MC.
Now you're the one suggesting we do photo shoots together. And you're a pro at posing. Poser.
I used to see photo shoots as a way to capture memories. But there weren't many things I wanted to hold on to in life.
Aw, he just wants a picture. He just wants a picture with MC. So cute.
Later on, I came to realize that it's good to leave a mark behind sometimes.
Bet you he has more pictures of MC than he has of Isaiah.
Yes. As Xavier speaks, he tilts his head and looks at me.
Whether in our own lives or in the stories of others.
Cool. Foreshadow?
If we're gonna get so much... Wait, this is... Oh, this is from last year, so this was probably foreshadow to his third myth. We leave the photo studio and turn the corner. A bustling New Year's market greets us. The distant sound of firecrackers reaches us, only to be overshadowed by the vendors' shouts and the crowd's laughter and chatter. The street seems to stretch on endlessly, and I'd happily walk around with Xavier for quite some time.
That fruit platter with flowers is a good luck charm. It even has persimmons and tangerines, symbolizing everything goes smoothly. We can eat them after New Year's too.
You're actually looking forward to eating them. These flowers symbolize new beginnings and hope. It's perfect for the new year, don't you think?
Before we decide on the perfect New Year's flower, our attention is drawn by the sudden music that fills the air. A crowd gathers to witness the spectacle, and Xavier discreetly steps back to shield me behind it.
Is this the New Year's street performance you mentioned earlier?
I think so. I heard it just randomly shows up at the New Year's market every day.
And we somehow ended up in the front row to watch it.
The crowd forms a small circle in the street with the juggling street performer at its center. He's on a unicycle. A stack of plates rests on his head as he juggles 5 tangerines. When the street performer's assistant tosses him the 6th tangerine, his unicycle unexpectedly slips and the plates and tangerines are about to fall.
Watch out!
In the nick of time, Xavier hurls a ball of light as a distraction. While the onlookers are momentarily dazzled, he swiftly moves in to help. Before anyone can react to the unfolding events, the light dissipates, and the performance continues without a hitch.
Show us some more!
The atmosphere instantly improves, and a chorus of cheers erupts from the crowd. the crowd gradually disperses, Xavier takes my hand to continue our stroll.
We did another good deed and bring some good karma for the new year. Once we have enough good luck, we'll be blessed by the Fuxing, just like in those stories.
Is there a reward for those who are blessed by the Fuxing?
He asked this as we walk past a stall that sells sugar figurines. The stall owner, with the instruction of a child, creates a miniature version of Lumiere. I pull Xavier closer to the stall.
How does a pair of these sound?
Business is booming at the stall selling sugar figurines. We navigate around the long line and join it. When it's finally our turn, I eagerly speak out what I want.
I also want a loop.
Receiving a glance from the person next to me, I sigh and reluctantly settle for the next best option. Look at him.
Xavier! You're supposed to let her be happy.
Let me have Lumiere. Noted, Xavier. I'm not allowed to get a Lumiere blush.
Well, I'll get a Lumiere blush.
I guess you don't want me to have the Lumiere version of you. Good God.
Can you make us a bunny and a star, please?
That will require some blowing. Miss, do you want to try it yourself? Or would you rather have your boyfriend do it?
Ooh, another boyfriend mentioned. I point at Xavier without any hesitation. The stall owner cheerfully agrees with my choice. He takes some sugar, molds it, pulls out a slender sugar tube, and brings it to Xavier's mouth.
Gently blow into it. Try not to exert too much force, or else it'll explode.
Following the owner's instructions, Xavier puffs out his cheeks and carefully blows into the sugar. It's not long before a round sugar star forms. I give Xavier a teasing look.
Will Star Bun be this Bun Bun's new partner?
Looking down, Xavier also checked out Starbun, the one I made fun of. In the next instant, he grabs my shoulders and guides me toward the stall.
My girlfriend volunteers to make the next one.
I'm saying any line they call me a girlfriend, I'm saving it. After the sugar figures cool down, the owner hands them to us with their finished expressions, then bends down to start crafting a sugar painting. I raise the star in my hand and tap it against the bunny in Xavier's hand.
So round and cunning. It's basically you.
So who's the star?
Me. It's also you.
He takes the sugar figurine from my hand and we lean in together to examine them.
Since they're both me, which Xavier do you want?
Lumiere.
I poke his head.
The one who's right in front of me.
Well, in that case, you're not allowed to nibble on my candy later.
Xavier holds the sugar figurines while also carrying a bunch of stuff we purchased. The new woolly hat on his head gets caught on something. A thread has been pulled out, which unexpectedly gives him an innocent look.
Is there something on my face?
Look, there's a spaceship in the sky.
That's impossible. No one else would. I mean, no aliens would visit Earth.
Well,
did he just say no aliens? I'm looking at one.
Yeah, no other alien would visit Earth, you
Or
mean?
are you trying to
Xavier?
distract me so that you can do whatever you want?
I mean, if you're getting distracted, that's not my problem.
You already know the answer to that.
Let's try this again.
Xavier mimics my previous pose, feigning surprise as he gazes up at the sky.
Huh? Where's the spaceship?
Why is he like this?
Oh my god.
I can't with it. With no time to hesitate, I quickly stand on my tiptoes to kiss his cheek. As my lips briefly graze his cheek, a gentle warmth quietly spreads from where my lips landed. He turned his face, didn't he?
Yeah.
The old trick where the guy just, when you go to kiss his cheek, the guy just turns his face and it turns into a lip kiss. Xavier touches his cheek and lowers his gaze to meet mine.
The aliens have my appreciation. I hope they swing by more often in the new year.
Aren't you the alien, sir?
Look, there's an alpaca selling flowers.
Same trick won't work twice.
Okay, I get it. Okay, they all have their way of teasing MC. He also rage baits in a different way. I've seen it now.
Yep. But don't worry, MC rage beats them, and I live for it.
The way he does it is so much different than the way Silas does it, but he does it too.
Yep.
I don't believe it at first, but his gaze seems too sincere. Knowing it might be a trap, I tilt my head toward the direction he's pointing in.
Oh my god! Xavier, that's rude! Rude! Oh, never mind. I thought he was calling Jeremiah an alpaca.
Wait, we got to see Jeremiah's model.
We got Jeremiah in model!
And there actually is a person walking an alpaca with flowers all over its back. As we move closer, I quickly recognize the familiar person who's guiding the animal. I think you haven't seen it, but this is technically the second time his model comes out. The first time is in Xavier's Cat Butler card. Yeah, he makes a debut in Xavier's Cat Butler card.
Funny. Is Jeremiah laughing at Xavier? I would love that. Jeremiah, please laugh at Xavier. Please.
All I ask is, can we get one for Gideon, please?
Yeah. Where did you get this alpaca?
I borrowed it from an old friend to help promote my business for the new year.
Oh my god! He has a model.
We just need Gideon. We just need Gideon, please.
Please.
Happy Link on New Year, guys. Do you want to go to Philo tonight and play cards?
Aw, he just wants to be with his friends.
I know. He just wants to hang out with his friends. Xavier, be nice to him. Seriously.
No thanks. Making you lose on the last day of a year sounds like a bad idea.
This guy, making you lose. Making you lose. Jeremiah looks at Xavier, then at our clasped hands.
I see.
Your flowers.
He's your best friend, Xavier. Come on. Why do they do this to their best?
Yeah. My God, Xavier.
I follow Xavier's gaze and see the alpaca behind Jeremiah suddenly turn its head toward.
What's wrong with my flowers? Hey, close your mouth! Don't eat them!
Do you need any help?
Look at him!
Oh, Jeremiah has no pet.
Oh yeah, totally a rage baiter. The way he says that so innocently and nonchalantly.
Yeah.
And then the little slight smile on his face, like, Xavier, I know what you're doing.
Do you even have to ask?
You sneaky man.
Jeremiah's like, seriously, why ask? Just come help.
After helping Jeremiah save his flowers in a flurry, he guides the alpaca toward the popcorn stall to resume his promotion. As night falls, the streetlights around us light up one by one. The market is about to close, but it's still crowded with people even as they start heading home. Xavier has to hold my hand tightly to prevent us from getting separated.
What a hectic day. We did many good deeds and have a positive attitude for the new year. Now we can go home for our New Year's Eve dinner without worrying about anything.
There's another place I need to visit, and I have to go alone. Is that okay?
No.
Are you cheating?
I half jokingly ask him a question.
You're not thinking about fighting wonders without me, are you?
They deserve a break for the new year, too.
They deserve a break from being killed. Alright, don't forget to buy some more lettuce for our hot pot tonight.
If there's no lettuce, can I bring back beef rolls?
Okay.
That's not a good substitute, man.
He just wants all the meat, Don.
Oh, that's me. I'm the same way. I just want all the meat.
Oh my god, I can't wait for hot pot.
Damn it,
why do you have to mention hot pot in a cart? Now I want to eat it.
Yeah. If you only eat meat, you'll become jelly.
He answers with an O and nods. I look up. He's still wearing the woolly hat that caught on something. It bothers me. After we part ways, I head to a nearby gift shop to get a new woolly hat for Xavier. While walking past the sugar figurine stall, I couldn't resist buying a Lumiere sugar figurine, admiring it closely on the way. MC, you're gonna piss him off.
MC! I love her so much. Don't those kids feel bad when they eat this? Yes, MC. Yeah, I love her so much.
I return home before Xavier does and start organizing the tasty food and fun stuff we purchased today. The limited edition New Year Bunny's hot pot is placed on the table, with the tableware nearly set. As steam rises from the bubbling hot pot, the knock on the door that I was waiting for arrives. I open the door.
What did you put in the hot pot? It smells good.
Uh-huh.
There's only meat in it.
That's great.
You didn't get the lettuce? My god, dude!
I take the flowers from his hand. They're 2 bouquets that we didn't get to buy earlier.
I stopped by Philo on my way back. I thought I should help out with Jeremiah's business.
Since you didn't go to just buy flowers, did you meet up with a friend?
Sort of. I met some old friends.
Oh, the backtrackers, probably. The New Year.
Isaiah, where are you? Sorry.
He wasn't introduced yet.
I am.
His world underneath is lost media now. I want you to know that.
I know, Isaiah. My poor baby.
Thank God we read it though before.
Yeah.
The New Year's program on the TV plays in the background as meatballs swirl in the hot pot, setting the scene for our casual conversation. Question, Dawn, do you have to go to bed after this card, or do you, like, if it finishes at 9:30, do you want to do the New World underneath and then we can end after that?
Sure, if we can end by 10 o'clock.
Okay.
I still need to pack out my lunch.
Okay, yeah, no worries. If it's starting to go over, you could just leave. But I figured since we're here, I might as well do that world underneath too.
Okay, sure.
The moment I look up, my gaze lands on the festive flower arrangement next to the TV cabinet. Xavier moves his fingers and waves his hand in front of my face.
Why do you keep staring at the flowers?
I'm not. I just thought the person who picked them had good taste. To the hot pot you go of flowers.
Having so many flowers shoved into one vase does make things lively.
If you think it looks messy, just say so.
That's not what I meant. When these flowers are put together, it's as if everything is coming back to life.
You're right. After all, spring is right around the corner after the new year.
Xavier nods and places the last few pieces of boiled lettuce onto my plate. Oh, he actually did end up getting the lettuce. After a fulfilling meal, Xavier starts to write on a wish plaque using the pen and ink I took out. I lower myself beside the table, observing him as he writes. His handwriting is elegant beside his name, and it carries the same charm when it's next to my name, too. While one of us concentrates on observing, the other is focused on writing. It's not long before 2 wish plaques are made.
We can hang these on the branches of the sacred tree tomorrow morning.
Oh my
It'll
god.
be another year. We can thank the gods for answering our prayers last year.
I think something's still missing.
I was just thinking, remember, it kind of reminds me of his Wonder and Wander card.
Okay, yeah.
Remember they did the wish on the tree? I take the pen from Xavier's hand and add a few cartoon stars to the wish plaques.
What's your wish for the new year?
He takes my hand and draws a smiley face on each of the little stars.
I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll be inspired in a bit.
Mm-hmm. The TV program lulls us into a state of drowsiness. Xavier suggests we move to the balcony for the second half of New Year's Eve. The distant voices of a crowd drift up from downstairs and are accompanied by laughter and the footsteps of children playing. The night is infused with the same liveliness I saw during the day. We recline on our lounge chairs, roast marshmallows on the grill, and appreciate the nighttime scenery.
Xavier, how did you celebrate the new year before?
I just partook in all kinds of lively activities.
How so? Tell me everything.
I participated in a few of those quirky New Year's events. I went on a nighttime tour of an old town, strolling through dimly lit alleys and watching plays. The kids next to me were so scared they kept crying. There was another time when I tagged along with a tour group for a night hike, perfectly timed to catch the sunrise. I even did a movie marathon once, watching 8 films from the same series back to back the entire night. I didn't think it'd last that long.
Why did you do all these things at night?
I guess I was just looking for a unique way to stay up for the new year. If I didn't find something to keep me occupied, I would have fallen asleep halfway. I was surprised to see so many strangers sharing the same idea. It was always a different event each year.
But those people are still strangers to you, right? After the new year, you might not even recognize each other if you bump into them on the street. Wouldn't that be a shame? Because I killed them all? I'm kidding.
It wasn't like that before.
What about now? Xavier? Oh, that's you.
Oh. Xavier rotates the marshmallow in his hand, and the grill's fire casts a soft glow on his face.
It's definitely not the case. The thought of welcoming spring with you fills me with nothing but anticipation.
A warm, tender sensation blossoms in my heart. I reach out and place my palm on his cheek.
Do you know what you'll wish for in front of the sacred tree this spring?
Not yet. Maybe its sacred power isn't in the wish plaque after all. Perhaps I should put my faith in the person who always helps me find the highest branch. When she's by my side, my wish might come true sooner.
He holds out a roasted marshmallow to me. As I bite into it, my words come out slightly muffled.
Well, it'll depend on what your wish is.
World peace.
Aww. That's too hard.
An extra week of annual leave?
I don't think I can give you that either.
We'll go with the easiest one then. Stay awake and watch the sunrise with me tomorrow morning.
You want to welcome the New Year's first ray of light? I can do that by just looking at you. Because
Feel
I'm not
free to
going to
cheat
be
if you
staying
want.
awake. I'm kidding.
Free to cheat. He raises his hand and specks of lights dance around us, casting a gentle glow that illuminates our surroundings.
Are we just going to wait like this until the sun rises? What are we going to do after that?
Once
Sleep?
the sun takes over my shift, we'll head inside and enjoy our first nap of the new year.
Wow, you called it.
Well, come on. I don't want to do an all-nighter. Your newest wish is surprisingly simple. Are you sure?
It's precisely because it's simple that you, the soft-hearted, can help me make it come true.
Yes, that's my nickname from Xavier.
Now her heart is even harder than your burnt marshmallow.
As the night deepens, the cool breeze slowly carries away the grill's heat. I quietly slide my hand into Xavier's sweater pocket for warmth. Xavier takes out his woolly hat and places it on my head, then wraps me in a blanket, attempting to turn me into a real marshmallow. I break free and rest my head against his chest.
Xavier, if you ever want to explore Lincoln City at night again, you can ask me to tag along. But you always did all those New Year's events. I can't think of anything more unique right now.
Xavier holds me as I'm wrapped up in the blanket again. His chin rests on my head.
I don't need anything unique. What we're having right now is perfect.
Once more, my hunter's watch gets a notification that says it's 12 a.m. The night sky shines as New Year's fireworks bloom above the cityscape. I sit up and my gazes trace the fireworks descent from the night sky, a fleeting spectacle akin to a magnificent meteor shower. All the light eventually returns to me, reflected in the eyes of Xavier beside me. When our gazes meet, the wind, the fireworks in the sky, and the chatter below suddenly fade into silence.
Happy New Year, Xavier.
Happy New Year. We'll soon meet the next spring.
Aww. Ugh. That was a cute card too. I've officially done all their New Year's cards from last year now.
Yay!
Yay! Because I have them all now. Alright, we'll just do the little world underneath that they replaced, because I'm curious what it's like. It's just one. It was 20... Okay, this is what it's called. It's called The Little Prince's Gift.
Oh.
In the royal capital of Philos, there's a morning that captured the attention of the entire planet. Every bell tower in the city rings in unison, and silvery white lights flicker to life along the palace's gardens. The whole capital offers its blessings to the newborn prince. They'll say he'll inherit the most brilliant civilization of the age and carry the future of Philos upon his shoulders. Starting from the moment he opens his eyes, he's surrounded by people. "Why isn't he crying?" the king asked the royal physician, a note of worry in his voice. The physician examines the infant, then shakes his head. He's equally puzzled. His Highness is perfectly healthy, he just doesn't want to cry. Is this Xavier? He doesn't want to cry. The king blinks before laughing. His finger brushes against the baby's cheek. The infant doesn't turn his head to chase it the way most children would. He accepts the touch in silence and slowly blinks. Thus, the little prince of Philos grows up under the watchful eyes of the planet. When he turns 1 month old, the royal press official issues a monthly briefing on the young prince's development. How many teeth he's grown, his first word, the time he tried to walk on his own, tripped, and decided to take a nap right there on the floor.
So cute.
Yeah, the sleeping. I think this is Xavier. The little prince is Xavier, right? These trivial updates never fail to dominate the planet's headlines for days on end. Postcards and mugs printed with the prince's photo appear in marketplaces. Bakeries release milk bread called the prince's favorite. One remote town even names its newly built main road Xavier Road. The reason is that the prince will walk down this street someday. The king finds the planet-wide fervor rather annoying, but the chief ceremonialist assures him it's a good thing. It shows the people feel connected to the royal family, a sense of belonging, a sense of... He pauses, searching for the right word. Then he settles on one that carries considerable weight. Hope. The king concedes, but still issues a decree banning all of Prince's favorite merchandise. Oh my god, king, come on! Let the little prince enjoy! So cute. A 3-year-old child doesn't need to endorse bread, he writes an official notice. Wait, he hates bread now.
Oh my god! That's so ironic! So funny.
That is. There is one thing, however, that the king did not and could not ban even if he tried. Gifts. After the prince was born, gifts from every corner of Philos poured into the palace like snowflakes in a blizzard. From ministers, nobles, civilian trade guilds, and even ordinary folk no one had ever heard of. They sent parcels with baby clothes knit by hand, homemade cookies, and a letter's worth of blessings. They spent a year writing. There are too many gifts. Xavier only manages to open a small fraction of them each time. On his 3rd birthday, he spends an entire afternoon unwrapping gifts, the discarded wrapping paper piling into a small mountain range around him. A maid leans in, whispers, "Your Highness, there are still over 300 left." Xavier stares at the colorful mountain before him and suddenly feels tired. The queen seems to find the scene rather amusing and offers a suggestion. From now on, he can keep just one gift he liked each birthday. You've already received the thoughts behind them. The gifts themselves can carry warmth to someone who needs it more. Give the rest to those in need or who treasure them more. Xavier thinks about it carefully, then nods. Okay, his mother is amazing. And so he issues the first command of his life. He doesn't need any of these gifts. The rest will be donated in the original senders' names, to those who need them more. The little prince rises from the pile of presents, brushes off the scraps of paper from his knees, and heads for the door. "Where are you going, Your Highness?" "The garden. I want to watch the ants move." The maid freezes for a moment, glancing back at the mountain of unopened gifts. Then she sees the prince's figure disappearing through the door. She's unsure if she should chase after him or stay behind to clean up. He's so cute! Wooden sword. Oh, lore about the wooden sword. As the prince passes through the corridor, a tall figure approaches from the opposite direction. The man wears a crisp white training uniform with a knight's cloak draped over his shoulders, yet he has no sword at his side. He stops and looks down at the child, who barely reaches his waist. "Are you the birthday boy, little prince?" Xavier nods without another word. The man tosses a wooden sword his way. Catch! The weight of the wooden sword lands in Xavier's arms. It sends him stumbling until the back of his head hits the stone floor. The maid gasps and rushes to help, but the man raises a hand to stop her. "Don't." The middle-aged man regards the child calmly. "I'm your swordsmanship instructor starting out today." Oh, is it the teacher? That teacher? It's that teacher, right? In Lightseeker and in KOD? He reaches out and taps the wooden sword. "Hold the sword and get up without anyone's help." The prince says nothing. He stares at the sword before him, grips the hilt, and pushes himself up from the ground. His knees tremble with pain. "You can stand," the instructor sizes him up. "Good. Now let's see if you can hold on to it." He extends a single finger. "I'll only use one hand." That day, Kelki, captain of the royal guard, loses count of how many times the little prince is knocked down by the single hand. Whenever he falls, his instructor stands there and waits for the boy to pick himself up, grip the wooden sword that's still a little too heavy for him, and raise it again. Then with that same finger, he forces him back down with a flick, a lift, or a press. At sunset, the man announces the lesson is over and bends down to pull the sword from the boy's hand. He tugs once, but it doesn't budge. He looks down. The child's fingers are still locked around the hilt. His knuckles are white even though every ounce of strength has left his body. The man quietly laughs. "Do you like your gift?" The child is gasping for breath. He doesn't answer, but his grip on the sword tightens. The man laughs louder, leaves the sword where it is, and walks away. That evening, the queen finishes her affairs state and pushes open the door to her son's room. She stops in her tracks at the sight before her. He lies in bed, the blanket seemingly kicked away, the sword taller than he is, cradle in his arms. When the maid arrives with tea, the queen raises a finger to her lip. She takes the cup herself, carries it to her son's bedside, and sets it on the nightstand. Then she bends down and draws the blanket up, tucking it over the sword and the child. Ah, he wanted that sword from childhood. The first gift little Xavier ever chose for himself was a sword. She gazes at her sleeping child and smiles. Wait, that was actually mentioned in KOD. When they backtrack. When MC tells them to backtrack. The days pass and another birthday draws near. Gifts fill the palace as always. This year, the prince still hasn't found a single one he truly likes, so he has the ceremonialist catalog every gift and send them under each giver's name to orphanages, schools, and neighborhoods beyond the capital walls. Once the presents are carried away, the vast palace feels empty. The maid turns away for a moment to pour a glass of water. When she turns back, the window seat is empty. An open book sits quietly on the windowsill, its pages stirring in the breeze. The window has been flung wide open, but no one is in the room. Oh no, the prince is gone! Within moments, the entire palace descends into chaos. Guards pour out in full force, combing every corridor and chamber. Kelki breaks into a run, her face growing paler by the second, her mind already racing through every worst-case scenario. She's practically sprinting by the time she reaches the garden. The queen, on the other hand, isn't in a hurry. She sets down her botanical encyclopedia and gazes toward the tallest tree at the center of the courtyard. Try looking up there. The attendants freeze, then crane their necks. Sure enough, a wisp of light-colored hair peeks through the dense canopy and sways gently in the evening breeze. The little prince is curled up in a cradle of interlocking branches. The wooden sword is length greater than his height, clutched to his chest. He's fast asleep. His head droops and bumps gently against the hilt. Bobs back up and then he continues sleeping. The queen laughs. She waves the attendants away, takes off her shoes, and climbs the trunk with practiced ease. She was once a knight in her youth, and her agility hasn't dulled one bit. With the moment she's seated beside her child, she gently pokes his cheek. Xavier, Xavier, it's time to wake up. The boy opens his eyes slowly. When he sees who it is, there isn't a trace of surprise in his eyes. There's only the drowsiness of someone just roused from sleep. How did you find me? I heard your head bumping against the sword hilt in your sleep. Xavier considers this seriously. This tree isn't very comfortable to lean against. I'll pick a different one next time. His perfectly irrelevant answer makes her laugh. She picks him and the sword up and carries him down the tree. Relieved, Kelki exhales at the base of the trunk and turns to report to the king. But the queen stops her with a look. She holds the feather-light child in her arms and drapes her own cloak over his shoulders. He doesn't refuse. He nestles his small face into her collar, breathes in her scent, and closes his eyes again. I love his mother.
Mm-hmm.
Fierce woman.
Mm-hmm.
But wrongdoing still calls for an apology. The next day, Xavier stands before the guards who spent all of their yesterday searching for him and bows deeply and sincerely. Yet afterward, he can't help but look to his mother, the confusion in his eyes undiminished. Why did everyone try to look for me? Why do they always have to follow me? And he pauses, glancing back at the mountain of gifts behind him, his expression growing even more puzzled. Why does everyone keep sending me so many gifts? He hasn't done anything special. The queen closes the book in her hands, rests it on her lap, and thinks before meeting her child's gaze. You're the Prince of Philos. She doesn't offer some patronizing comments such as everyone likes you. People need to place their blessings and their hopes on someone, and you happen to be the person they chose. So they're sending expectations? He asks earnestly. The queen smiles and reaches over to ruffle his hair. What they're sending is whatever they believe to be the best they have to offer. It's just that the best things in their eyes aren't necessarily what you need. The prince is quiet for a while. Then he says, "Can I just not accept them?"
He's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Of course, the queen replies, but there's something you need to understand. It's easy to refuse gifts, but that can't be said about expectations. Right now, those are still blessings. When you grow up, they'll become responsibilities. When that day comes, you'll understand why some people choose to follow you because they need you. Do you dislike having expectations, Xavier? He doesn't shake his head, but he doesn't nod either. At his age, grasping the full weight and meaning of the word expectation is still beyond reach. Outside, the lights of the royal capital flicker to life. Xavier leans against his mother, his eyelids growing heavy. The sword still held firmly in his arms. Sorry, I'm just gonna clear my throat. The queen looks down at his sleeping face and recalls the astrologer's words. This child is destined to bear the future of Philos. As a mother, she never cared for the prophecies and praises heaped upon her son, but she also knew this was an inescapable part of his fate, something he'll have to face and choose for himself. She pats his back gently and says a single silent sentence. No matter what anyone else thinks, your mother hopes you'll take your time growing up. The words are so quiet that she can't even hear them. Only the evening breeze outside the window carries them away into the enroaching darkness. Ugh. No, this just makes KOD hit so much harder. For Philos, a world that lives on the border of immortality, time has long since lost its marks. 1 year, 2 years, 3. The rise and fall of suns and moons, the passing of seasons are all but the briefest of instants in this planet's endless span. In his final swordsmanship lesson, the little prince, who once couldn't stand as tall as his wooden sword, has grown into a striking young man. The lesson his instructor wants to teach him today is how to put down the sword. He learned how to hold it, so why must he learn to let go? Xavier doesn't understand. He spent a long time learning to keep the sword from being knocked away. Why would he set it down? A knight must learn to grip his sword. But to become a king, you must learn to lay it down. For courage, duty, and freedom, you don't understand this yet, so consider it your teacher's parting advice. Xavier looks down at the wooden sword in his palm. He knows that once the lesson ends, his instructor will leave the capital to journey elsewhere. As the sun sets, the queen takes Xavier's hand. They stand together at the city gates and watch the distant figure grow smaller until it disappears. Will you miss him? A little. Will I see him again? Maybe. The queen smiles, but from now on, the people you meet will be up to you. Your mother could bring you a teacher, but you'll have to find the friends, mentors, and rivals that come after. They don't appear at your door like birthday presents. She looks into her son's clear, bright gaze. For a reason she can't quite name, a pang of sadness passes, but she forces a smile. Isn't that a little more exciting than unwrapping gifts? After Xavier grows up, a half-serious saying begins to circulate in the teacher's lounge. Teaching His Highness is the least and most rewarding thing you'll ever do. It's because there's almost nothing you need to explain twice, and at least you survive without being stumped by his questions. The prince completes every important course in the royal curriculum at a pace that leaves his tutors speechless. Star cartography, history, literature, philosophy, military theory, diplomatic etiquette, one after another are passed with the highest scores. His bearing is impeccable. His speech is measured and graceful. He treats others with a warmth that never oversteps its bounds. Even the diplomats sing his praises in the royal court. In other words, he's becoming the perfect qualified heir. Yeah, genius. Another genius. Another birthday arrives. The royal capital blazes with light as it always does. Gifts from across the planet line the path from palace gates to the banquet hall just as they do every year. Ceremonialists log each one. Guards arrange them in careful rows. No one expects this year to be any different, except someone is missing. Selkie sighs. No one will be smiling at the young prince's side starting this year. No one will watch him unwrap gifts and ask, which one will you keep this year? Since the official announcement of the Queen's passing, everyone has tacitly... Oh no. Is this when his mom died? Avoided the subject, and perhaps because of this, the distance between the crown prince and the king grows wider by day. Xavier ignores his father's expectation for him to deal with the affairs of the state as soon as possible. Instead, he enrolls at the Astronite Academy, the same school his mother once attended. He even leads squads on his own to purge wanderers entrenched in the forest located at the border. He ventures alone into lands that grow more remote, more dangerous. Selkie sees it clearly. The protocore energy sustaining the planet is fading. Wanderers multiply unchecked. More bad news flows from every corner of the planet into the capital. Oh, so that's why he joined the Knight Academy. His mom was a knight from there. And the worse things get, the grander the prince's birthday celebrations become. as if the brilliant lights could keep the planet just as it always was, forever young, forever flourishing. After returning from a campaign, Xavier doesn't return to his quarters. He follows on an old mountain trail into a forest where no one will disturb him. He picks a tree, jumps onto its branches, leans against the rough bark with his sword in his arms, and slowly closes his eye. Your Highness wins a battle and immediately runs off to slack. The first to find him is Selkie, captain of the Royal Guard. Most people rush home to claim their honors. You climb a tree and take a nap. I'm not slacking, it's just quieter up here. Selkie has already heard from the guards. When the prince returned, he went straight to the king's private hall. The door stayed shut for the entire afternoon. No one needs to guess, it was another argument. Their ideals are fundamentally at odds. The prince refuses to walk the path his father has laid out for him. Selkie, I fought a battle. I watched people pave the road with their lives. The prince opens his eyes. It's unclear whether he's speaking to her or himself. I might not be able to feel what troubles you, Your Highness, but sometimes the first thing a crown prince must learn is to shoulder a responsibility. I know it's hard. Sometimes it's a choice that must be made. Xavier opens his eyes and looks quietly at the captain of the Royal Guard, who has watched over him since childhood. Does following Philos' predetermined path mean it can never be wrong? What if that path was paved with lies from the very beginning? Should I keep walking it all the same? Selkie finds herself at a loss for words. Seconds pass in silence before she speaks. Her voice is low. Your Highness, walking a road no one has tread before is 100 times harder than following in someone else's footsteps. If you choose that, you must be prepared to be torn apart along the way. It's the annual season for forming clubs at Astria Academy. Now in his second year, Jeremiah is finally in the glorious position of being able to lord his seniority over incoming freshmen. There's just one problem. When trying to form a club, his booth is deserted as ever. On the table before him sits a battered old signal spectrum analyzer. A wooden sign hangs in the most prominent spot. Unknown Cosmic Civilizations Club. He accosts every passerby with boundless enthusiasm. It's interesting, right? They say this is an actual artifact from Earth's era. To a crowd of young freshmen, the words arts artifact have roughly the same effect as mandatory nap time. After all, planetary history has...
Fuck. Okay.
Has long held the uncontested top spot on the Academy's list of courses most likely to put you to sleep. Slapping a new label on it doesn't change its soporific nature. As the season nears its end, Jeremiah slumps over the table in the club room. He stares at a stack of application forms that remain stubbornly blank. You couldn't get a single person? Jeremiah looks up, spots Xavier, and his eyes light up for a split second. But his mouth keeps up. It's bravado. What do you mean? Are you and I not people? I'm just passing through. That still counts as showing up. Jeremiah springs up from his folding chair, grabs Xavier's sleeve, and launches into a rapid-fire pitch. Think about it. Is there any club in this entire school better suited for you? Nobody joins, which means nobody bothers you. The whole room is yours. There's honey milk tea in the fridge, too. I bought it yesterday. Is this how they became friends?
That's so cute.
Xavier doesn't answer right away. His gaze drifts past Jeremiah's shoulder to half-dead Pothos wilting on the windowsill. Oh, I ran into that girl. She agreed to help me fill the roster. When did you talk to her? It's none of your business. Guess who I saw her chatting with today? The moment Xavier's brow furrows, Jeremiah knows it's now or never. He whips out a crisp blank application form, slaps it in front of Xavier, and shoves a pen into his hand. Girl? MC?
I think so. That's so cute.
Yeah. Now you two won't just have swordsmanship practice together. You'll have club stuff to talk about too. And as club leader, I solemnly swear there won't be mandatory attendance or any forced group activities. What do you say? Xavier
Oh my god, Jeremiah's the best.
Oh, so this is how he meets MC again in Lightseeker. So this is how they know each other in Lightseeker.
Yeah, you're the best.
Because I think Lightseeker is her second reincarnation, right? Because his third anecdote, when shooting stars fall, is her... Well, apparently that's not the first lifetime. There's apparently another one that we don't know about. Excuse me.
Oh, dear. No worries. I'm gonna be right back. Just give me 1 second.
Okay. It is almost 6 minutes, though. But I guess we'll finish. We're almost done. Man, this is so good. We're actually getting to hear, like, how they came together in Lightseeker. This is kind of like a prequel to Lightseeker. If you think about it, this world underneath. Sad that the Isaiah one is lost media, but this one is pretty good so far. Oh. It's cute. This is so cute. Very, very cute.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
Hey.
Can you not hear me? Hello?
Eating my lunch, but it wasn't working through my phone.
Hello? My Discord crashed.
Frick. Hello?
Hello?
Oh.
I'm speaking.
Hello? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, we're okay then.
I was like, what, why do you kept saying hello? I thought you could you not hear me?
No, it was, was trying to connect through my phone because I wanted to pack up my lunch while I was listening in, but I don't know if that was working or not.
Yeah, I could hear you. Even stream could hear you.
Oh, okay. Because I don't, it wasn't picking up, like my phone wasn't picking up that I was speaking.
Okay. Can you still see my screen?
Yeah, I can still see your screen, yeah.
Okay. Okay, we'll finish quickly. I think we're almost done anyways.
Okay, yeah.
Xavier lowers his head, starts filling out the form, and mutters fine. When he reaches the field labeled reason for joining, he pauses. Jeremiah expects something token like interested in unsolved cosmic mysteries or want to look into unknown signals. Instead, Xavier writes, peace and quiet. At least it's one person, regardless of the reason, so Jeremiah spends his entire lunch break redesigning the club's recruitment poster. To call it redesigning is generous. There's only one change. Xavier's name. Blown up in large font with a line of small print underneath that reads current member Xavier. When the poster goes up, the results are immediate. By evening, Jeremiah has collected over 80 new applications. What's this? Xavier asks when he stops by after class to seek his peace and quiet. Jeremiah glances at it without batting an eye. A recruitment poster. My name is on it, Xavier says. You're a member. Putting members' names on the poster is normal, right? Jeremiah replies, utterly shameless. Xavier continues to look at him with the same calm expression. Jeremiah holds his ground for approximately 3 seconds before averting his gaze. How do I write a withdrawal request? No, Jeremiah lashes on Xavier's arm. I'm sorry. Whatever you say goes. Just don't quit. Recruit the minimum number. Don't go over that. He wants his peace and quiet.
I know. Oh my god.
And so when the season ends, the Unknown Cosmic Civilizations Club proudly retains its title as the least popular club in the entire academy. Not counting Jeremiah himself, the official roster is as follows. Xavier, who wants peace and quiet. Xavier's Jr., who did this purely out of kindness and to help pad the numbers. Sullivan, a hometown acquaintance. Sullivan! Jeremiah doesn't know that well. And Hal, a boy who's supposedly interested in all kinds of interstellar plans. A handful of extra applications that Jeremiah didn't manage to destroy in time are quietly stuffed into a drawer. Oh, the backtrackers. For his birthday this year, Xavier skips the grand banquet at the royal capital once again and walks out of the city alone. His mother's tombstone stands on the hillside east of the capital walls, surrounded by the flowers she loved most when she was alive. Xavier stands before it for a long time, despite knowing there's nothing beneath it. When he finally leaves, the sun is sinking inch by inch below the horizon at the edge of the capital. By the time he returns to the academy, night has fallen. The corridors are oddly, unusually quiet. He pushes open the door to the club room and... Happy birthday! Party poppers burst with a bang and send colorful confetti drifting down from the ceiling. Jeremiah stands at the front holding a cake. The room is packed with people behind him, every face broadcasting the same triumphant message. We got him. Then the air goes perfectly still. Xavier is standing in the doorway, his expression unchanged without so much as a flinch. With party popper still in hand, the people in the room exchange bewildered gazes. Jeremiah's grin freezes. He looks down at the cake, then at Xavier, who's unsurprised. His expression shifts gradually from smug to confused. Xavier thinks, then he takes a step back and gently closes the door. Ready? The people inside are stunned. What? Do it again. A second passes, then there's a flurry of frantic scrambling. Party poppers are raced into position. People shuffle into new spots. Someone whispers about moving the cake forward a little. Another steps on someone else's foot and yelps in pain. Xavier smiles and leans against the wall to wait. Outside the window, the moonlight is bright inside. The commotion continues until the doors swing open once more. Happy birthday. He lifts his head and looks at the faces before him. These are the people he chose to meet on his own. For the first time in a long while, he remembers what his mother once told him. Thank you, he says. I really like this gift. Aww. Whoa, last one. 15 pages? Jesus Christ, this one's long.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna listen it through my phone.
Yeah, that's fine.
I need to pack my lunch now.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, listen to your phone.
Yeah. And where's my... What? Where's my... That's okay. From BRB.
Yeah, no problem. We will wait for our friend Don to join us again. Man, this is so good. This is so... Honestly, this one is pretty good, I would say. Like, this is... Hi, Don.
Oh, now I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Last one. Last chapter. And then we're done for the night. Alright. The royal capital blazes with light. Music from the banquet drifts on the night wind in broken segments. They're filled with the faint sound of laughter and crisp of clinking glasses. The first time Jeremiah is invited inside the palace is for Xavier's coming-of-age ceremony. He learns a great deal along the way. Star-chart murals painted across the vaulted ceilings, relief-covered pillars lining every corridor, and even an unassuming vase tucked around a corner could feel several cultural research papers on its own. As the prince's classmate and friend, he's afforded no small amount of courtesy. A ceremonialist guides him, intentionally slowing down to accommodate Jeremiah's curious glances. The waiting room is quiet. A world apart, the clamor behind the palace walls. Xavier stands before a full-length mirror and ignores the ceremonial cloak with golden threads. It's being held aloft by the attendant behind him. According to protocol, it should be draped over his shoulders at the ceremony's conclusion. Instead, he raises his hand and fastens the last button of his formal attire with meticulous precision. Jeremiah is momentarily stunned. His classmate, who dresses so plainly on any given day, is radiant at this moment, yet his expression is the same as the first time Jeremiah saw him in the club room. An attendant steps forward and tucks a golden flower into his lapel. Jeremiah's eyes drift from the flower to a red velvet tray nearby. On it sits a crown. It isn't the official crown for a coronation ceremony. Even so, this coming-of-age circlet is breathtaking. The silver band is set with stellarite, a gem unique to Philos. It refracts sharp, prismatic light beneath the lamps. Jeremiah stares at it for a few seconds. Something unnamed swells in his chest. He still can't tell what his calm friend is thinking. He only feels, without quite knowing why, that after today, his friend won't be as free. Jeremiah pushes the feeling down and whispers, "Change of plans. The teacher found the secret base under the library. Damn it, we'll have to meet at the Capitol's back gate tonight instead. You can slip out, right? Here, your birthday present." Oh, gotta clear my throat for a minute. Xavier catches it. It's a small badge that's handmade. Based on its rough finish around the edge, the words Unknown Cosmic Civilizations Club are written in small crooked letters. He turns it over. On the back is a smaller line of text, Vice Captain. Xavier looks at the badge, then slips it into the inner pocket of his formal attire. Thanks. Jeremiah waves him off. Seeing more ceremonial officials filing in and afraid of blowing their cover, he makes his exit. That night, the prince vanishes without a trace. Guards mobilize on command. The entire palace is thrown into high alert in an instant. Every gate, corridor, and entrance is sealed tight. Patrols fan out, searching for the figure who shouldn't have disappeared. Xavier changes out of his formal attire. He dodges a patrol and pushes open the garden door when he runs into Selkie. "Selkie, are you going to stop me tonight too?" Selkie doesn't answer. She looks up at him. "Your Highness, you know that once this choice is made, there's no turning back, right?" Then she sheaths her sword and produces a small, finely crafted wooden box from behind her. "She's been waiting for this day. This was left for you by Her Majesty the Queen. Before she passed, she prepared this gift herself. She asked it be delivered to you in person on the day of your coming-of-age ceremony." Upon hearing the word Queen, something in his expression finally shifts, if only slightly. Xavier takes the box. Selkie watches him, bows, and leaves the young prince. Xavier unclasps the copper latch and lifts the lid. Against the dark velvet lining lies a small brass key that glows with a warm, muted luster in the dim light. Beside it is a letter. The handwriting on the envelope is his mother's. He picks it up and unfolds it. "Dear Xavier, my darling boy, by the time you read this, you'll be an adult. Taller than your father, I imagine. Have you finally put on the uniform meant for the crown prince? Or perhaps you'll be wearing that heavy crown. Regardless, you're still the boy who hugged his training sword and snuck up into the trees to sleep in your mother's heart. Sometimes I think it'd be nice if I could still be there with you. I want to watch you grow little by little, to hear what you learned today, what questions you asked your teachers. I want to hold you when you're tired and tell you that you don't have to carry everything alone. But life doesn't always give us what we wish for, so I left all the words I never got to say in this letter. Over the years, you must have received many gifts, but the present I want to give you today isn't an expectation. It's freedom. Starting today, The observatory on the west side of the Capitol belongs to you. The key isn't in the envelope. You don't have to tell anyone. When you're happy, you can go there. When you're in pain, you can go there too. Even if you don't want to do anything at all, you can sit and watch the stars there. That's perfectly fine. It'll be a place that belongs only to Xavier. I hope you become a wonderful person. I believe you'll be a wonderful king. Wonderful king, where. But before any of that, you must become someone who knows how to love himself. I hope no one will lose faith in you because you pause to rest. From now on, whenever night falls and you look up at the sky, if one star happens to shine a little brighter than the rest, pretend it's your mother watching over you. And I hope you'll always know that there's someone in this world who loved you without reservation. I'll always love you. Sincerely, Mother. Xavier stares at the letter for a long time, before folding it along its original creases and tucking it back into the envelope. Outside the door, the lights beyond the palace walls burn at their peak. The entire corridor is as bright as day. Guests chatter, the orchestra's music, and the ceremonialist's loud announcements blur together into an overly grand symphony. Xavier grips the sword in his hand and looks at the captain of the royal guard. Selkie meets the gaze of the crown prince she watched grow up, and then without a word she takes a step back and turns to the other side to clear a path. I still believe you can forge a path different from your father's, Your Highness. Philos will have a better future because of you. Thank you, Selkie. Selkie watches his retreating figure for a fleeting moment, thinks he looks no different from the little prince who used to walk out of the classroom with a book in his arms, or out of the training grounds with the sword. Only this time, the direction has changed. He turns away from the brightly lit corridor and slips into a darker path. There are no street lamps on this road. No guests are lined up and waiting. There are no ceremonialists calling out titles. There's only the night wind, the stars growing clearer overhead in him. Xavier walks faster. The hem of his knight's coat lifts in the wind. Behind him, the blazing palace shrinks inch by inch. The symphonic clamor fades into a faraway hum. The footsteps of patrols surge forward. Every corner of the palace from all directions and merge into a low, continuous tremor. Xavier doesn't stop. He moves through familiar corridors, climbs the stone steps, and arrives at a silent observatory on the western side of the palace. He passes through the quiet archive room, ascends the spiral staircase, and reaches the old iron door at the back. He takes the key from his pocket, slides it into the lock, and gently turns it. It opens with a click. The hinges let out a low, drawn-out groan. The night air rushes in, carrying the scent of trees, earth, and fresh grass. Xavier looks up. Here, the capital's towering walls break apart at one corridor. This is a path few people know about, and it winds from behind the observatory and disappears into the forest. Okay. He watches it quietly for a few seconds and he takes the first step. In the forest beyond the walls, Jeremiah, the others are starting to get anxious. Where is he? Don't tell me His Majesty actually arrested him. I told you we should have come up with a backup plan. Now what? I don't know. You don't have a backup plan, Jeremiah? Adventure is all about throwing caution to the wind. Then they turn. There's Xavier. Every face lights up. Everyone's here? Then I hereby declare that the Backtracker, formerly known as the Unknown Cosmic Civilizations Club, founded by yours truly, officially begins its first cosmic adventure. Jeremiah, can you keep your voice down? Are you trying to summon the guards? Do you not understand the concept of ceremony? Alright, everyone shut up. Captain, when do we leave? Xavier looks at them, though a lantern's light plays across faces, barely containing their excitement. Jeremiah holds up a crumpled little banner with the word Backtracker. Scrawled across it is in uneven handwriting. It was clearly thrown together at the last minute. They don't know what lies ahead. Neither does he. Xavier smiles. He has to admit this is the birthday on which he received the most gifts. Right now, he says. So the group pushes open the door and runs into the night. The path is still dark and long. There's only starlight, each other, and a road whose end they can't see. But not a single one of them looks back. And that's it. Hello?
Aww.
That
cute.
That was so good. Okay, so this is how the Backtrackers formed.
They showed a little bit of like Xavier from like childhood to up to Backtrackers.
Yeah, so it's kind of like kind of explaining the behind like what was happening, what was going down. His mom, I felt so bad. So that kind of makes sense. That his mom, no wonder he was very like in love with the sword and stuff, like wanted to be a knight because his mom was also a knight. That makes so much sense. That's why he's so encouraged. He was so encouraging about MC pursuing it too.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Well, that is it for today. Okay, we might do an impromptu stream. I'm not gonna schedule anything. Maybe like on the last night. I think on we're thinking like maybe Thursday night. It'll be late. We're gonna do like a Marvel Rivals stream for you if anyone wants to watch us play some Marvel Rivals before we take off. And then when we're back, we will do the 4 Promise card reruns. Because so far there has not been any Valko news. I'm not gonna reiterate the drama again. All I'm gonna say is, you do you, everybody. The fate of this channel is not just dependent on Love and Deepspace. We will play other games too. But we'll see how things go, and that's just how we're gonna play it. We're gonna keep this drama free. And we'll do as much content as we can, but we would like to keep this drama free. So I appreciate that. Alright, that was a really good Xavier. That was a really good Xavier one. Like, it was a good replacement. I guess they clearly had this up their sleeve for another World Underneath update, so it's clear they have some more World Underneath updates coming, so. Yeah, that was really good. That was a good backstory for Xavier. I do hope that they just edit the Isaiah one and we get that back in the next update or something, so.
Yeah. Or just have like, or even if they make it different, at least include Isaiah.
Yeah, so he gets like, cause I don't want him to become lost media, you know?
Yeah.
Alright guys, see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Yeah, like I said, you might see an impromptu Marvel Rival stream on Thursday, and then we will be back to scheduled programming Sundays and Thursdays once we're back from vacation. Thank you for joining us.
We will hear some good news by then.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us for this Love and Deepspace stream. See you guys. Thanks Twitch. Thanks YouTube. Please like, subscribe, follow if you still want more content. I'm not going anywhere. Just a little bit busy during the summer, that's all.
Yep.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
To stay lost in the good old days where the sounds in the film faded in and faded away. said you to stay. Lost in the good old days, where the songs in the film faded in and faded close to you, 'cause I see you, I need you. I played a tape, then you came and said you stay. Separado, lost, I lost in the good old days, where the songs in the film faded in and faded away. I played a tape, then you came and said you'd stay. Lost in the good old days, where the songs in the film faded in and faded away. I feel close to you, 'cause I see you, I need you. I played a tape, then you came and said you stay. Separado, lost, I lost in the good old days, where the songs in the film faded in and faded away. I played a tape, then you came and said you'd stay. Lost in the good old days, where the songs in the film faded